heard some stuff about charity shop CDs being the same exact repeatable thing over and over and over and over again. But there are some gems if you look hard enough. So I thought I would compile some of my CDs that I got from the charity shop that are actually not the same CDs you see in every single charity shop. So starting off pretty strong, we have Descendants' Everything Sucks. Now, not only is it really rare to find Descendants albums in general, but it's also incredibly rare to find them secondhand. So when I saw this, obviously I wasn't a Descendants fan when I picked it up. I only picked it up because of a sort of I don't know what you'd call it. I thought that Descendants was part of Misfits or something like that. So I accidentally picked this up and it made me a fan. But yeah, this is, I guess, it's not very easy to find these CDs. It's not easy to find them in the charity shop, so I think I got pretty lucky with these, and this is a pretty good album, so yeah. One of my favourite albums of all time, actually, because, again, it made me a fan. Also just generally because it shows that people shouldn't really have given this away. I mean, I'm glad it came into my hands, but, like, still, definitely shouldn't have donated this, but I'm glad I have it. So, okay, next one we're also going to be starting off pretty strong, a little bit basic, a little bit mainstream. I don't like saying that word, but I'm going to have to say it because the band is pretty popular. We've got The Cult, Love. Now, I did not think I would find this in a charity shop because, again, this is another album that made me a fan because I kind of saw The Cult mentioned on a few goth music recommendations. I know that they're not entirely a goth band, but I guess this album is very goth. So I was surprised when I found this because I actually have never, even though The Cult is incredibly popular, I have actually never found any more CDs from this band in charity shop before. So it's pretty weird because this band is pretty popular, but yeah, this is the only Cult CD I ever found in a charity shop, so that's a little bit insane. But yeah, great album, made me a fan. I actually went to see them live. They're really good live, and I don't really listen to them that much anymore because a lot of their songs on SoundCloud you have to pay for, which I don't want to pay for. I mean, I would pay for it if I could, but nah, don't really like paying for things, so there you go. But this is a pretty good, pretty decent listen, by the way. Pretty good mix of goth and hard rock there, so yep. Starting off pretty good. Also really weird that I found this. We've got All About Eve, self-titled. Now, considering the fact that my parents actually knew who this band was, this has got to be like a ish popular band. I mean, they're not popular in like modern sense, but obviously Martha's Harbour was a big song in the 80s, I think. So it wasn't entirely surprising to have found this, but it was slightly surprising. I mean, a little bit surprising since I had actually heard them mentioned on a few goth recommendation pages. I decided to pick this up and my parents thought it was very, very funny. Then I picked up All About Eve because they only associate with Martha's Harbour, but Martha's Harbour is a banger, so is a lot of the songs on here. This is actually one of the first Ethereal Wave, I think. Well, some of the songs fit into Ethereal Wave albums I ever listened to, I think, before I got into the rest of them. Obviously, I've got Miranda Sex Garden, which is a very good Ethereal Wave. It's actually Fairy Tales of Slavery is the album, but Fairy Tales of Slavery is a really good album, and I got that for my birthday, which was last week, actually. But yeah, this is really great ethereal goth rock album. So I'm really glad I found that, and I decided to pick it up because I hadn't listened to them before. But yeah, that's pretty good. Next was starting off with a little bit, like, I was really shocked to find this in the charity shop. This is on the same level as Descendants in that I didn't really think I would find it, but we've got Emile Autumn, 4 O'Clock. Now, I don't really like this album considering it is mostly made up of remixes. I'm not a big fan of the remixes, and there's like 4, 10, 13 songs on here. There's not many songs. It was an EP. I think it was extended from the album Fight Like a Girl, but it may have been, I think it was, no, wait, was it? No. Oh no, it was It was extended from the album Apheliac, I think, because some of the songs, yeah, Apheliac extended EP. It is good, but like I just, two little songs, most of them remixes. Some of them are excerpts from her book, The Asylum for Wayward Victorian Girls, which are beautifully read, but if you haven't really read the book, which I haven't, they come off as a little bit boring to sit through. But yeah, I was really happy to find any of hers, to be honest, because I love Emile Autumn. I think she's pretty underrated and she should be more popular, so that was a good one, I think. Next one, okay, this one again is kind of pretty basic, but I am glad I found this, because again, depending the popularity of this band and the fact that you don't really find any of their CDs, I only got 2 of them at the moment, it's pretty shocking to me, actually. But yeah, I don't really get this, to be fair. But like, yeah. So this is Depeche Mode, the singles, and I was pretty surprised that I haven't found this before in a charity shop, because again, pretty popular band, but never found them in a charity shop before. So I was really surprised about that. Got some really good songs in here. I wish this was further. I do like their 90s songs as well, but most of these are really good. So yeah, really good. When I say shocked, I mean I was shocked about finding it in a charity shop. I wasn't massively shocked since they're a pretty popular band, but I was shocked to find some CDs I actually like in a charity shop, since most of them are not exactly my type. So, pretty good album. Next one, we actually have 2. We have Goldfrapp's Supernature and Goldfrapp's Black Cherry. Now, again, not entirely shocked about finding these in a charity shop because Goldfrapp are popular, or were popular. I don't know if anyone really knows them now, but yeah, I was a little bit shocked to find these tiny bits because I never found them before, but then they randomly started popping up at me, and I think that was a really weird coincidence because I was actually getting back into listening to Goldfrapp at that point. So, a little bit weird, but yeah, both of these albums are really good, and I can understand why I'd find these on CDs and say not some of their other albums, because these are the most popular, these are the most ones that probably sold the best. This one is a little weird because it has, I think this one has German writing somewhere in it. That was really weird. I don't understand. This one's different, stylized one. It has a little mini CD, no, like a DVD in it that has like a little short film in it, and I didn't really know why it had that in it, but still a good album. Also, this one's missing songs off it for some reason. Like, I think some of Beautiful is missing off this. Some other song is missing off it. I think it might just be Beautiful, but like maybe that was remade. I don't know. Maybe some of the CDs didn't include that song, but okay. I also like this one, not as much as Supernature, obviously, because I don't know most of the songs off this one, but I still think it was a pretty decent find in a charity shop. But I also found another copy of Supernature, so I didn't really understand that. Anyways, I have another, like, kind of honourable mention, Depeche Mode's Exciter, but I found that one in an antique shop, so I don't know if it really counts. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really like that album anyways, because it's kind of too slow for me, but it's good finding CDs from the artists you actually like. But again, most of mine are actually from eBay, primarily from eBay. I have another Goldfrapp album, The Singles, that's actually from HMV, but I don't shop in HMV because the CDs are really expensive. So yeah, it's best to check out your local charity shops. You can sometimes find pretty good ones, but it's rare. You usually just have the copy and paste ones, you know what I mean. So yeah, that was all the CDs in my collection that I have got from the charity shop, surprisingly.